It's the TMI. Thanks for joining me. We're going to be looking at the U.S.-Nigeria relations with special focus on Biden's win and what implication it has, implications for Nigeria. Joining me on this very sensitive discussion as well also other voices on the reposition in governance in Nigeria towards youth empowerment. From my extreme left, I have the General Overseer of Sword of Liberation Bible Church. He is an articulate public affairs analyst also, and he is no one else but Austin Igbasan. Thanks for coming, Bishop Austin.
Thank you so much for having me. Good morning, viewers.
And next to him, I have a political analyst, public affairs analyst, same, and he is no one else but Idris Zekeri. Idris Zekeri, thanks for coming.
Thank you so much for having me here.
Well, looking at the U.S.-Nigeria relations and the Joe Biden's win, what do you see as a pullout from this election, Bishop Austin Igbasan, that you think will be of a positive impact to Nigeria?
Well, I want to say that I have my mixed feeling, because don't forget that Joe Biden is part of Obama's government, and I believe very strongly the time has come for Africa, especially Nigeria, for us to start looking inward, that our leaders should start looking inward, and we should not live our life as a beggar country. Of course, we have so much, as powerful as America is, and it's an elder brother as far as democracy is concerned. But I think that leaders in this country must look inward. We must look inward and living the life of collecting aids and resting our back on people we call our elder brothers. We have what it takes to stand very strong. There's no country that can stand alone. You need another country. Now, I give an example. People like us pray very strongly for Obama to become president of America. I was in America personally when the election was going on. All what we thought is going to be a benefit to Africa. I want you to point to us today that in the government of Obama, what is the benefit of Nigeria as a country? Now, I take your mind back again that even the help we needed to fight insurgents, do we really receive the help? And even when they use the Nehi law to hold us back, and even when the government of Nigeria want to go and get armed in the black market, they did everything to stop us. They were the one that marketed all the things. The Israelis that were inside the aircraft that was to go and get the arms of Nigeria. They were the one that blew the something. So to me, you cannot. It's like you are removing Osibajo from whatever President Buhari has done in Nigeria. So I don't know how you are going to look at it that after their tenure, you would not see somebody like Osibajo now come out and say, whatever my boss have done that time, I have no power of my own. I didn't have a voice in it. I am not part of it. I'm extremely different from my boss. You can't. There's no how you can do that, because it is a combined effort. It's a joint ticket. So I want to see, did we even see Obama in Nigeria throughout the period of his stay as in power, that all of us prayed and knelt down to break the gene that a black man is a president in America? What benefit did we have? Obama came to Ghana and refused to enter Nigeria. They did everything to make sure that even when we have a sitting president, they were taking decision. They single-handedly removed Jonathan from power. So what are we talking about? Even the 72 Russia tank we got before the election of 2015, we knew the effort that Obama put in place so that those Russia tanks that were brought in, so that before the election, we were able to take back some local government.
Okay,
so,
but will it not be wrong for you to say that they single-handedly removed Jonathan Goodluck from power? Because
have you not heard?
Because one thing is sure, the people voted.
Listen.
They voted immensely, and it will be wrong to say that.
Philip, let me say to you, have you not listened to former President Jonathan mention the same thing I mentioned? So if I am just jumping the gun, you want somebody who is a sitting president, who was a former sitting president of Nigeria, to be talking as a fool, or to be talking as somebody that doesn't have information in his hand? So what I quoted now has been said by former President Jonathan himself. So for somebody to sit as a president of Nigeria, a person must have some facts and information that other people are not privy to, even as somebody. So I don't bring a drum to beat drum and dance for whatever has happened in America. But there are lessons for us to learn, and I feel that the lesson is that Obama said something while he was in power. He said that Africa need strong institutions, not strong men.
Okay, I think what should have been said should be they influenced the opinions about the polls. I think that is better.
My brother,
not single-handedly.
My brother,
taking charge of
whatever English we put behind it.
Yeah.
All of us knew. When a woman give birth in my place, you said put your waist near fire. The people knew that it was not waste the woman is going to put on fire, that it is a private part that she used to sit on top of fire. But they won't use the amount to say private part. They say go and carry your waist near fire. So anyhow you put it, all of us knew that. I quoted what Obama said, that African does not need strong men, but they need strong institutions. I want you to go back and see how did Obama in his power as the president of the world influence or be able to strengthen the institution in Africa. Now while he was in power, was there any forum that Obama gathered all the African leaders and had meeting with them and impart them on this is how you can strengthen the institution in Africa? Let me tell you, we can never have that opportunity again until maybe 50 years to come, that you have a black man to become president in America. We have an opportunity that God gave to us on a platter of gold, that many African countries within that 8 years supposed to have their institutions strengthened. We're supposed to have our security. All the Boko Haram we are talking about. Now look at what we are talking about. United Arab Emirates were able to track 6 persons sponsoring Boko Haram, and they have been able to nail them. But Nigeria have not been able to track the sponsor of Boko Haram, yet they were able to track the sponsor of NSAS. CBN was able to track sponsor of NSAS. But okay, God has not given grace to CBN to be able to trace those who are funding Boko Haram for how many years? And now they block the account of people who are trying to bring innovation,
okay,
I think attacking the country.
Thank you. I think I have to cut in there. A lot you just said in summary is that the U.S. relations, as per the Biden's victory, we should look inwards instead of looking up to
let's produce our own equipment.
But let's look at the legacy, the immigration legacy of Donald Trump, which some believe that it will be reversed by Joe Biden. What do you make out of this?
If you give me a minute, I'll quickly read Biden's policy on immigration. He said, he calls it Biden's plan for securing our values as a nation of immigrants, in which he pledged to secure the border, ensuring dignity of migrants and upholding legal rights to seek asylum, enforce our laws without targeting communities, violating due process, or tearing families apart. It's a long it's on Wikipedia for those who want to check it out.
Okay.
But clearly you see that even in that same essay, you see Donald Trump reduced immigrants number of those seeking asylum to about 12,000, and Biden plans to raise it even up to 120,000, even higher than the Obama era. Like Bishop has said, it is not Uhuru yet. That is the truth. It's not Uhuru yet for Africans. We cannot continue to live and believe that the white man has to give us a free pass to their country for us to have economic empowerment. It's not sustainable on the long-term basis, and that is why you see what goes on everywhere. You see, we are like on the bottom of the ladder of world affairs. All Africans want to leave Africa. The question is to where? You want to leave your continent and go to another man's land, and you believe until you leave your continent and go to another man's land, you will not prosper. Prosperity should happen everywhere. Prosperity should be organic. It should happen naturally everywhere. It should be commensurate with the work you put in, and then when you put in that work, if you put in the kind of work you need to put in America to make $1 million, if you put it in Nigeria, you should be able to make $1 million. So that is the crux of the matter. So our leaders, like the Bishop has said, must look inwards. That is not to say that on the face value of it, on the face value, it will profit us. Biden's victory will profit the Africans, majority Nigerians. You see, most Nigerians supported Biden. Even if you go on Facebook, you see the way they comment, you see the line of argument. Because our brothers over there always inform us that under Trump, they are passing through hell. Most times they don't get documents. There are no new citizenship granted.
Yeah, even those seeking for
yes,
citizenship.
even those seeking for citizenship. Even those seeking for asylum.
Okay.
You don't get it anymore.
And restrictions to some legal migrants.
Even our people
over the pandemic.
Yes, so our people from Edo State will go to the US or from South and Southwest and claim to be from Borno State where there is Boko Haram, so that they will get asylum. You know, so on a face value, looking at it on the surface, it favors us, because it will give us more leverage to migrate to the United States of America. But on the intrinsic value, you discover that this is a complete, it is a misnomer, in the sense that when you now depend on others for your prosperity, it means you have failed.
Okay.
In the first instance. So, like the bishop has said, I believe in the Trump nationalistic agenda. If I was an American, I would have supported Trump, because he was working for the American people. He was retooling the military. He was building the decayed infrastructure. He was ending the endless wars. He was killing the terrorists. He was securing America. He was building the wall to keep out crime, drugs, rape.
So you think all of this will be a different narrative?
Yes, it's a different under the Biden. Biden is a globalist. You know, he's part of the Washington establishment. He has been a politician for over 40 years. If you try it in Nigeria, he will call you Godfather. Yes. Yeah. If you dare try it in this country, if you are a politician for more than 10, 15, 20 years in Nigeria, if you are a politician for more than 10 years in Nigeria, you are already a godfather.
Sure. Okay.
But he has been a politician for 40 years.
Following reports, Donald Trump is heading to the court, and there's this allegations of electoral fraud that he spoke about over the mail voting. And one was assuming that, well, he was not conceding to defeat, just like some in African soil would do, not conceding to defeat. Now, we expected that some African leaders, even the president of Nigeria, will also make a statement over the need for the incumbent to concede and to ensure that the democratic process is not hindered. But we didn't hear all of this until Joe Biden was now declared president-elect. What do you make of that development? Now,
you must know that for somebody like Donald Trump to mention some few things about the election, the mentality we have, you see, like in my place, pineapple, the name they call pineapple is that the apple of a white man. The name they call orange is that the juice of a white man. The white man Oyibo name is attached to all the fruits. There is no one that they call it a black man or this thing. So we have this kind of mentality that everything a white man does
is good.
Is good, is correct. You see, all my children, I had them will join this. And there is no one of them when we had them in the hospital and they want to say, oh, give me injection. No, I say no. Because I know what my mother used to do to cure jaundice, that you don't even need to spend 20 naira.
Locally.
And you will see that it is not demon, it's not devil, you don't call demon, you don't quote it, you don't do incantation, and it is just fruit, and you just give the child, and when you give the child, within 2 days, jaundice that used to kill people. But doctors will tell you, and I tell you today, even my elder sister, where she works, in a big hospital here, in Edo State, has been a help to a lot of people. If a child have this kind of thing they have in the brain that make the brain of the child too soften, that can kill a child within a while. My mother taught us all those things that are no, you don't call demon. It's not, there's no name, you don't chant anything. It's like somebody eat monkey leaf now and it gives you blood. You now say it is a demon, or you take what is it called, this other vegetable that you have around you. So, but the mentality is that Oniboma, whatever they do is right.
Excellent.
I believe very strongly that what Donald Trump is doing is not common in American history. It is the tradition that you concede defeat. But as I love him, I love Donald Trump. Just like my brother said, if I have my way, if I'm to vote in America, I'll vote for Donald Trump, because number one, he teaches Nigerians to return back home and come and build our country. Why should we live in another man's land where you are tailored, you are monitored by police up and down? Why, if you say if somebody's house they leak, you go hire house for GRA, not be crazy man be that. When your house is leaking, not be to go and buy zinc and fix your house. Our leaders are running up and down. There is nobody like Donald Trump in history that he cut our leader to size. You can't come here, come and take treatment. If we have a bad hospital here, will you be running when you have your nose is running and you have catarrh? You are running here. Go to your country and finish. If you finish your medical this thing, you will stay there and get it. If we have not done it in our place, you won't be running to our place. That is the kind of person we need for African leader. Until, if not for COVID-19, thank God for COVID-19, many of them will have run away and left us here. Those who cannot fly and say die. But God, who in his infinite mercies, who know that everybody is equal, started it from where they will run to. And that is why many of them are at home now. If not, if that God started it from where they will run to, because a time will come, and then I said it, that a time will come that even the white man country will be difficult for you to run to. So somebody like Donald Trump gives sense. Somebody that tells you, see, when people are praising you, you will never be wise. Until you see people that criticize. That's why you see our politicians will never learn, because they won't praise singer. Somebody that will clap for them. You are almighty. You get power past God. Even you can tie heaven and earth. Nobody want to let somebody look at his face and say, Oga, you have not done well as a governor. You have not done well as a senator. Those are the kind of leaders we want. Look at Donald Trump we are talking about. Security. How many he promised that in 1 year ICC will be a thing of the past. Is it not a pride?
He did.
Today we have a general who is the president of Nigeria who told us that in 6 months Boko Haram will become deleted. Today they are killing people like rats. Now, and nobody has been able to question. One of the lessons we must learn is that we should be able to challenge institution. Yes. Institution. Okay. The man is saying these are fraud somewhere, but black man did not believe that everything Oyibo does can have an error. A farmer said, I saw ballot in my farm. Ballot in this election that happened. Ballot in the farm of somebody. Now you want them to sweep it inside Westfield. You want them to sweep it under the carpet? Let us remove the mentality that Oyibo is right in anything they do. And that's why I give you an example of, I had all my children will join this. And I did not, when they want to say in the hospital, I said, let us carry the child home. I'm a bishop. What I need to use is just pawpaw, ordinary pawpaw. There is no, you don't cut demon into it. And you give it to that child, in 3 days, the child is okay. That's how I had all my children. I don't allow anybody to give injection and give tablet. Does that one make me lesser a black man? That is a black man discovery. That a white man will tell you, you need to wait on admission, fix this one, fix that one, fix the other one. So what I'm saying is that what Donald Trump is doing is good, because it will help the institution. It will make us know that America is not perfect. They are still human beings.
Okay, let's go into the aspect of managing the coronavirus disease, where it was said that Donald Trump really didn't manage it as expected. Why Joe Biden is saying that the first day in office, he's going to put plans into action to make sure that he tackles COVID-19. And then all of a sudden, we are having issues here where we are having more infection rates in Nigeria. Now, what do you see as the Joe Biden's policy that could also have a ripple effect in terms of fighting COVID-19 in Nigeria?
Well, first of all, Donald Trump's policy, I don't think he did a very bad job.
Oh.
America is a developed country. They have statistics and they don't tell lies. The institutions of America are so independent that they don't need to lie. That is why you saw the number of deaths that were recorded for COVID-19, the number of infections that were recorded, and all those facts are in the public domain. In China, where this stuff came from, they don't give information. They don't have freedom of information like they have in the United States. So maybe more persons would have even died in China than in the United States. But because of their policy of secrecy, even doctors were arrested in China for talking too much. You don't talk too much there. So, and what did Donald Trump do? He went about getting a vaccine. And as we speak, I think just this morning we were discussing at the lobby that the vaccine is out. It's out. And they ordered it till the guy lost his election. And they brought it out. Donald Trump himself has had coronavirus. All he has told Americans is that this disease is not as terrible as you think it is. You can go to where you keep social distances, wear mask when you need to, but you don't need to wear a very big mask like he described. You know, he's a very funny person. He said Biden's wear a very big mask that even if he's there 100 feet away, he's already wearing a big mask talking to you. So, and you also look at it, come down to Nigeria. Come down to Nigeria. You see the way people have made billions from COVID-19, whether you believe it or not. Is it not just recently we started seeing palliatives everywhere? Billions. People made a fortune from COVID-19.
Sure.
People use COVID-19 as an excuse to shut down the economy, almost ruin the country. Till today, I don't know if Cross River have finally admitted that they have COVID-19. The governor was not interested in COVID-19. Same with Yaya Bello of Kogi State.
Okay, but with this new awakening, where Joe Biden will basically
Yes.
take it seriously.
What he said is that
don't you see a
he said
resemblance of that
yes,
in Nigeria, where they have to also take COVID-19 more seriously, most especially as the protest they said is possible could have
you know why our people
increased the
our
infections.
leaders will not try. It's not protest that increase the infection. How many infection increase during a do and no-do election? It's not protest. It's not protest. I hate to speculate, but I mean, how does it tally? We had 2 elections. Edo cases. Prior to the election, the cases were jumping up because people did not. There was differences about direct primaries and indirect primaries. As soon as we were done with the primaries and went into the election where we were having very large campaigns, the infection stayed. It didn't go up again. Now elections are over, and everybody has gone back to their businesses, and the infections are spiraling. Who are we lying to, really?
Okay.
So, but that said, in Nigeria, people made billions, and they dare not lock down this country again. You know why? Because we cannot afford a second lockdown. They locked down the first time, stashed away our palliative, refused to give it to people, and they want to lock down again so that they make more money. We are not interested in that.
Okay, as that settles, in case you're just joining us, it's TMI Tuesday, and we are on the U.S.-Nigeria relations with special focus on Joe Biden's win and implications for Nigeria.